The Otherworld. The concept of an underworld, or otherworld, is found in almost every civilization and may be as old as humanity itself. Comparable religious, mythological, or metaphysical concepts, such as a realm of supernatural beings and a realm of the dead, are found in cultures throughout the world. Modern depictions of the otherworld have been adapted and used by several authors. Tolkien drew upon the Sir Orfeo text, which depicts a journey to the otherworld as inspiration for the Mirkwood elves of The Hobbit. C.S. Lewis also drew upon the tropes of the Celtic otherworld in his creation of the Chronicles of Narnia, which depicts the journey from this world to another. There are several historical examples, such as the Tuatha De Danann in Celtic mythology, that are often depicted as kings, queens, druids, bards, warriors, heroes, healers, and craftsmen who have supernatural powers. They dwell in the otherworld but interact with humans in the human world. They're associated with the Sidae, prominent ancient burial mounds, which are entrances to otherworld realms. Their traditional rivals are the Fomorians, whom they defeated in the Battle of Mag Tuired. Prominent members of the Tuatha De Danann include the Dagda, the Great God, and the Morrigan, the Great Queen. There is a legend of a cave called Cruachan, also known as Ireland's Gate to Hell, a mythical and ancient cave from which, according to legend, strange creatures would emerge and be seen on the surface of the earth. These are stories of medieval knights and saints who went on pilgrimages to a cave located in Station Island, where they made journeys inside the earth into a place of purgatory. In County Down, Northern Ireland, there is a myth which says tunnels lead to the land of Tuatha De Danann, a group of people who are believed to have introduced Druidism to Ireland and then went back underground. Similarly, the Hopi Indians in Arizona near the Grand Canyon mention several worlds, with one story discussing a great flood, where a spider grandmother saved the righteous people by sealing them into bamboo wood that functioned as boats, sailing east to the fourth world. According to Barry Pritzker, a contributing author for the Dictionary of American Biography and the Atlas of Native American History, states, "In this fourth world, the people learn many lessons about the proper way to live. They learn to worship Masawu, or the skeleton man and earth god, who ensured that the dead returned safely to the underworld, and who gave them the 4 sacred tablets that in symbolic form outlined their wanderings and their proper behavior in the fourth world." Xibalba, roughly translated as place of fright, is the name of the underworld, or Ki'iche in Maya mythology, ruled by the Maya death gods and their helpers. In the 16th century Verapaz, the entrance to Xibalba was traditionally held to be a cave in the vicinity of Guatemala. Cave systems in nearby Belize have also been referred to as the entrance to Xibalba. Xibalba is described in the Popol Vuh as a court below the surface of the earth associated with death and with 12 gods or powerful rulers, known as the Lords of Xibalba. The first among the Maya death gods ruling Xibalba were Hunkame, 1 death, and Vukubkame, 7 death, though Hunkame is the senior of the two. The Duat is the underworld in ancient Egyptian mythology. It has been represented in hieroglyphs as a star in a circle. The god Osiris was believed to be the lord of the underworld. He was the first mummy, as depicted in the Osiris myth, and he personified rebirth and life after death. The underworld was also the residence of various other gods along with Osiris. The geography of the Duat is similar in outline to the world the Egyptians knew. There are realistic features like rivers, islands, fields, lakes, mounds, and caverns, but there are also fantastic lakes of fire, walls of iron, and trees of turquoise. In the Book of Two Ways, a coffin text, there is even a map of the Duat. In the Himalayas, there are countless stories of lands like Agartha and Shambhala. Agartha is frequently associated or confused with Shambhala, which figures prominently in Vajrayana Buddhism and Tibetan Kalachakra teachings, were revived in the West by Madame Blavatsky and the Theosophical Society. Theosophists in particular regard Agartha, or Agarthi, as a vast complex of caves underneath Tibet, inhabited by demigods called asuras. In Hindu mythology, the underworld is referred to as Patala. In Indian religions, Patala, meaning that which is below the feet, denotes the subterranean realms of the universe, which are located under the earthly dimension. Patala is often translated as underworld or netherworld. Patala is described as more beautiful than Svarga, which are subtle dimensions loosely translated as heaven. Patala is described as filled with splendid jewels, beautiful groves, and lakes. In Vajrayana Buddhism, caves inhabited by asuras are entrances to Patala. These asuras, particularly female asuras, are often tamed or converted as Dharmapala or Dakinis by famous Buddhist figures. Nagas, or serpent-human-formed sons of Kadru, who is said to be the mother of serpents, are said to dwell in Nagaloka, or the lowest realm of Patala. The Angami Naga tribes of India claim that their ancestors emerged in ancient times from a subterranean land inside the earth. Ancient Greeks also had various descriptions of underworlds and other worlds. According to the ancient Greeks, there were caverns under the surface, which were entrances leading to the underworld, some of which were the caverns at Tainaron in Laconia, at Troezen in Argolis, at Ephia in Thesprotia, at Heraclea in Pontos, and in Ermione. In Thracian and Dacian legends, it is said that there are caverns occupied by an ancient god called Zalmoxis. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.